Hi, Michelle. We're going to do some exercises together. We'll start off with this area of our body. We're going to talk to, not the hand, we're going to talk to the mid-abdomen, this area right here. So let's do some breathing exercises together. You can kind of just relax. Place your hands here. And we'll start with the sound of shh, like you're telling somebody to shh, be quiet. So we'll do, the pattern goes like this. Shh, 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 shh. So we've got a short, 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 long. Short, 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 long. And they're in threes. Okay, so we'll do two of those. Ready? Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. Now same pattern using the sound of s. So just like an S now. And make sure to give yourself resistance s against your teeth. S, 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 s. Imagine as you're doing this, tummy is going to meet spine. S, 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 s. Okay? So you'll feel kind of like a snap. One more sound. Z sound. Z, 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 z. If you feel goofy doing this, you're probably doing it right. I feel plenty goofy. Okay, so the next sound that we're gonna do is ah, a, e, o, u. Okay, and have like a little sign. I've got one. Hang on. Let's see if we can make this work. I don't know. So we've got ah, a, e, o, u. Okay. All right, I'll kind of put this behind me. So we're gonna go one note starting on this sound, or on this note with ah, a, e, o, u. And I just want you to be gentle, okay? Ah, a, e, o, u. Just like that. So we'll do it with this note. Ready? Ah, a, e, o, u. Okay. Then we'll move up to, let me turn up the volume. On this note, ready? Ah, a, e, o, u. Now here. Ah, a, e, o, u. Now here. Ah, a, e, o, u. Ah, a, e, o, u. Ah, a, e, o, u. Now we're going to do that again, but we'll turn it into two notes. So we go. Ah, a, e, o, u. Okay. So just kind of think about the vowel sounds. You can playfully just kind of imagine how they're feeling in your mouth, how your mouth is changing size-wise as you're moving through these vowels. So let's try this again from here. Ready? Ah, a, e, o, u. Now to here. Ah, a, e, o, u. Now here. Ah, a, e, o, u. Now here. Ah, a, e, o, u. going to do the sound of nim-new, nim-new, nim-new. Now you can get really silly, really kind of nasally in this one. Like in singing, this area where our sinus is at, our eyeballs are at, is often referred to as our mask in singing, okay? So if you imagine, we're going to kind of dial the sound in through that area. And many of us will feel this as like a nasal feeling, okay? If you ever saw I Love Lucy, how Lucy would do that sound, that'll help you kind of dial that in. You can also hum like delicious, and you'll feel those vibrations through the mask or eyeballs or sinus area. If you aren't consistently feeling it, just the act of imagining that kind of like the sound is like almost shooting out of your eyeballs. Okay? So we use the sound of nim-new. Okay, so the pattern goes like this. Nim-new, nim-new, nim-new. Okay, so we'll just make that sound. Nim-new, nim-new, nim-new. Starting here, ready? Nim-new. Now I'm drooling. So if you're not drooling, maybe you're doing a better job than me. Maybe not. I don't know. So let's choose another fun one off the list. Let's do let's do a little dabba dabba dabba. Okay. So this one is gonna go dabba 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 da. And just kind of think about relaxing. Dabba 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 da. In fact, you can give yourself a gentle little, I'm not really like squeezing, but I'm like kind of just making myself relax if you happen to carry a lot of tension in your face. Dabba 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 da. So we'll start here. 2, 3, 4. Dabba 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 da. Dabba 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 da. Dabba 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 da. Dabba 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 da. Dabba 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 da. Dabba 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 da. Dabba 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 da. Dabba 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 da. And one more. Dabba 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 da. Now, Michelle, you might have noticed that we were moving into some different registers during that last dabba dabba. Your tendency might be to want to, as we move into that mix, that very gray, that area that gets feeling like my voice might crack and I'm not sure what's gonna happen. You might have the tendency to go loud, and what that turns into is a belt. So you might be like dabba 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 da. You know, that might happen. I don't want you to do that. I want you to pull back a little bit. There's a few ways that people kind of imagine this. You might You might hear it as softer. A little more air is required. So for instance, if I was speaking like this or if I was speaking like this. So it's a little softer. Okay, so start with that first. If I just think like, I'm just going to talk a tiny bit quieter as we move, particularly like right around here, not starting, but by this note, you're going to start to feel it. Dabba, 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 dabba. That one. That's the one that might start to get you. And you're going to have the tendency to go, dabba. We don't want that, okay? So, dabba, 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 dabba. So when I'm pointing down, that's when I'm like, watch out, okay? So if we just start here again on this note, let's go slower. Okay, let's see if I can play, point, and sing and teach. So if we go slower, like 2, 3, 4. Dabba, 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 da. Well, I can't play, sing, and point accurately, but I'm going to try. Here. Dabba, 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 da. And the point really is just like, that's where we tend to have like that register change. And I just want you to, if anything, just kind of notice that you might want to go louder. See what happens if you don't. We can almost go into like a premature falsetto, okay? It can be felt in a number of different ways, but just know it's not that. It's not a belt. Starting here. Dabba, 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 da. So it's like this one. And then here. Now, watch out. Still watch out. Probably getting comfortable. Now, if you start to feel yourself like, oh, I'm resisting having a voice break, well, that's fine. What we need to do is do something where we slow it down and allow that break to come out. Okay, so that's like the break is if your voice might crack. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna start at the next one because this is getting 12 minutes long. Okay, so I'll upload this one.